Welcome back. I want to share this with you, Truth Seeker. Somebody passed this on to me, a book published October 1st, 1991 called Final Exam. It's about a murder story at a high school, and the name of the high school is Columbine High School. The Columbine shooting was April 20th, 1999, so about 8 years after this book released. Notice the words down below the title. If you fail, you'll just die. And here's what stands out. Final Exam has perfect gematria with Columbine, reduction cipher, and reverse reduction cipher. 40 and 50 are relevant numbers to the United States. United States equals 40. The abbreviation US with the alphabetic order is 40. America also sums to 50, of course, 50 states. Those words, if you fail, you'll just die, sum to 119, 119. It reminds that one of the two shooters, Dylan Klebold, at the Columbine school shooting, was born September 11th, a date that can be written 11/9. And after Columbine, CNN released a story about how the Columbine killers had envisioned crashing planes into New York City, hijacking planes and crashing them into skyscrapers in New York City. And notice the post date of this article, December 6th. December 6th. The majority of the world writes that date 6/12, a number that we've talked an awful lot about in regards to school shootings and shootings, period. Just yesterday, the date of this school shooting in Brazil, which was on the anniversary of the Dunblane massacre. Columbine High School equals 612. Dunblane massacre equals 612. Yesterday's shooting on the anniversary of the Dunblane attack was in Brazil. Brazil, 612. Put out a couple videos on this yesterday. And just for more, from the date of the Dunblane massacre to the date of Sandy Hook, which were both shootings of first graders, it was 6,120 days apart, 612. First graders. Remember the Orlando shooting on June 12th, a date that can be written 6/12. The motto that came out of it was Orlando Strong, 612. From the date of the Orlando shooting, June 12th, 2016, to the date of the Stoneman Douglas shooting, February 14th, Valentine's Day was 612 days later, 612. Valentine has the gematria of 612, Valentine's Day shooting. And there was another shooting last year in Florida. From the Stoneman Douglas shooting, which was the Eagles, right after the Super Bowl won by the Eagles, to the shooting in Jacksonville, Florida, at the football video game tournament, that was 6 months and 12 days later, 612. There's also 193 days, the 44th prime shooting equals 44, but 612, 612. This number's coded everywhere. And it's no accident that they put out this article relating the Columbine attack to September 11th on a date that can be written 6/12. So, predictive programming, it really is everywhere in our society. People say, who's responsible for this? Look at the author name, how they go by the name A. Bates. It's a horror novel, of course. Bates reminds you of Psycho, right? But look at A. Bates. Look at the gematria of 48 and 42. You see that? Freemason, 42, 48. In Hebrew and in English, Freemason, 48. Again, Freemasonry invested in Kabbalah. Kabbalah is where this practice of coding letters and numbers together in accordance with dates in the calendar. So, Final Exam.